God, no.
There was a lot, but not.
There you go. There you go.
Alright, hello and welcome back to Tales from Fellfayre Mansion, I think. Last we left off, shit, I can hardly remember. It's been a while. Coops and I got married. Yeah, it's good shit. Anyway, last we left off, y'all motherfuckers banished like 4 ghosts. Well, banished, fucking led into the light, whatever you choose to call it. They're not there anymore. The mansion is a little more quiet these days. It's quite nice, actually. And you all found out that fucking Miguel is not called fucking Miguel. He's called Andante, and he speaks fluently English. And he's been able to do so this entire time. And he's married and has children. And now Father David is drinking.
Yeah.
Because of the fucking ghost flashbacks, and you know it.
Yeah,
the
just
whole
keep
Andante,
Sure.
the whole Andante thing actually was the session before the last session.
Oh, that's true. That's right. Yeah. But yeah. Now Father David is drinking. Raymond may or may not have accidentally called Andante, and accidentally let slip. I don't remember if it was Raymond actually, but someone. Shut up, Freya. Called Andante. Accidentally let slip that there was some ghost shenanigans. And now he was on his way, but Patty managed to dissuade him, luckily.
Patty crawled up on the fucking Raymond like a set of monkey bars and squirreled that shit right away from him and told Andante, it's fine, Andante, it's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. No one's haunted.
No one's haunted, everything's fine. Father David is drinking only a human amount.
I
and
don't
not
remember. I don't remember any of that. I remember
He's only drinking an Irish amount. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
I remember we ran to the church, and the priest got absolved by the 3 ghosts. Was that a thing?
Oh yeah. He forgave them for for the shit they did to him, and together they went into the light, having forgiven each other and gotten and like understood each other, whatnot.
Yeah, and
they all went into the light together.
All that hippie shit.
I think, didn't we end at like deciding what ghost to go after next?
Oh yes, and you all, as far as I recall, went for the butterfly spectre.
I wanted the butterfly spectre. I don't remember if anyone actually agreed with me.
I would have probably agreed for the butterfly.
And Connor?
Sure, that works for me.
Oh yeah.
Good. Okay.
After all, it's probably a good idea to start researching the butterfly spectre before the one day where it's visible arrives.
Didn't we have a crazy board?
You did have a crazy board. You want to go to the crazy board?
Yes, I want to see what we have there for the butterfly ghost, if anything. Also, I have a stinging headache, so...
Hang on a second. God fucking damn it, this... Actual hate. Oh, I found it. Good.
Do you need to trade off, my darling Peach?
No, yes, no. Yes, no, yes?
It's okay.
Yeah. I need to go on the computer for this.
Yeah, baby!
It is literally impossible to fucking DM in Roll20 on the iPad.
I figured it might be.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Alright, my darling.
Alright, I do remember my password.
Good.
So, let us change places. And not fall over.
Please refrain from falling over. It would be ill-advised.
It would indeed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there, darling. There we are. Much better. Yeah, you guys, particularly Patty,
and Celeste, I think, dragged Father David to a shower. He got all nice and scrubbied.
Squinkle, squinkle.
And there was...
He's not in his bedroom, so...
He's not. He was taken to a nearby bedroom because he drank so much.
And
He
also,
just kept giving him the drinks.
and also that was the room of the fucking toilet babies.
No,
Yeah,
the
right.
toilet baby room is up in the thing.
Ah,
Yes,
delicious toilet
Father
babies.
David's room.
Oh. No,
I didn't
he
forget
has
about
no
the
problem
toilet
with the
babies.
toilet
I will
babies, he
never
just
forget
doesn't
about the
use that
toilet
bathroom.
babies.
There was no issue with the toilet babies other than the fact they exist and they look like that. He has no beef with the toilet babies.
No toilet baby beef. Oh, it's been so long since I last used this.
I remember that we looked up what the butterflies are
Oh, yes.
and like
We
their breeding habits and if they migrate, and that didn't help at all.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there a theory that the butterflies arrived in one of the many tropical plants that are now in the winter garden?
Yeah,
Yes, I remember that now.
pretty much, because they were not native.
There you go. Here's your board of madness.
Let's see, do we have anything here for the butterfly ghost? Doesn't look like it. Butterfly specter. Nope.
We can also Dunzio the lady ghosts and the priest.
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Raymond's got to order like gold star
Or
stickers. Like,
here's the thing, I can't, because I actually... No, because I think Zephy put these here, and I don't have control over this. So,
Oh, don't worry. I've got this.
so yeah, Chicken has to clean this up.
So, what do you need done?
I don't know. Maybe we can just cross out the things we have. The
Yes,
ghosts
strike
that are gone.
Yes, just strike them out.
Yeah, strike them out. Let me just do that real quick.
Yep, you don't need me for that. As a matter of fact, it would be harder for me to do since I'm working with a mouse.
meows.
Well, okay. Hanging priest we have done, right?
Yep, yeah, we got that one done.
There. High art.
And the white ladies.
Oh, there they are. There.
Go.
Is that it?
Those are the ones you've done.
Okay, and for the butterflies ghost, we had... I don't remember what those red lines mean.
They were connected?
Yeah, the red lines go from the people to the ghosts.
Yeah, so... Did we say that, like, Michael or Rachel were the butterfly specter? Either one?
You don't know.
Yeah, but was that the theory? I don't remember.
Well, you can check out the red lines. You have Michael and Rachel Fairchild, and 2 lines towards the butterfly spectre and the siren.
Right. Didn't we have a notes and clues thing? Let's look into that. 3 ghost women. Michael Fairchild. Michael Fairchild was the entomologist.
Yes.
And shredded, you blah blah blah, found dead in his study, shredded by glass with butterfly wings scattered on his corpse. And he had a daughter named Rachel. So
Yep.
I think Michael might be the butterfly spectre.
It does sound most likely.
Or he was killed by the butterfly spectre. That would make it a lot more difficult.
Mm-hmm. Who knows?
Well, guess we have to investigate.
Butterfly murder.
Okay.
Woo!
So we already figured out it's most likely not related to the butterflies' like breeding habits. They don't migrate in the right direction. They're not native to this country, so it's not like they can just leave and survive.
And also, swarming in the shape of a person walking down the hallway is not, typical butterfly behavior.
It's not, but I also mean if they're suppose they're actual real butterflies, like living beings that are controlled by the specter, they can only survive in the house. At least for a longer time. They can probably go out for a bit. As a treat.
They're real butterflies?
Yeah, I'm thinking the butterflies are part of the ghost in the same way that all of the other dancers were.
Well, we don't know. That's the thing. We haven't even seen that thing. Almost no one has. I remember that one. Very elusive. We also don't know, like, he doesn't have a pattern. We don't know how to summon him yet.
No, he does very much have a pattern.
Not in
You
terms
found
of-
out that once a year, on the same day every year,
Oh, okay.
he will manifest, walk through the mansion, and disappear.
Alright. What day was that?
You don't know yet.
Okay. Alright, that's why I wanted to look up their migrating habits, if any. Alright, so how do we find out the day?
It's a good
I
question.
will pull out my phone,
To do what?
check the date.
Just ask Reddit. Go on Reddit and ask there.
Okay, posting on
Oh no.
I don't know.
Our
I'll pick a subreddit at
Entomology.
random.
our entomology.
Entomology and
That
hauntings.
probably is a thing, right?
I mean, yeah, there are like multiple entomology subreddits.
Yeah, see, pick the one that is closest to unhinged conspiracy theories.
Haunted entomology?
Might be a thing. Entomology.
It might exist.
Entomology memes. Those are always helpful.
If you want to try that shit, go right ahead and roll some libraries.
Yeah, let me just
Actually,
pull
Raymond could
out.
probably help. Wait, Raymond will also try it in a different subreddit, which would probably make it look like we're like sock puppets of someone else.
Let's see, where is my library use? Library use.
I have to look.
Library.
Library.
Oh,
Hang around, do not talk about it.
I made
didn't
it.
work.
So
I got
see
distracted looking at pictures of dogs.
that.
It happens to all of us.
Only.
It does indeed.
So Raymond went through a little like a little journey through like 4 or 5 different subreddits until he came across some incredibly niche one about like weird ghosts or some shit.
That sounds about right.
Like that, he found several, but they were all overrun by like alt-right people and bots.
Oh no.
Yeah. Alt-right people, conspiracy theorists, unsurprisingly, considering UN and ghost forums, a lot of people talking about crystals.
Yeah. In hindsight,
Oh, shit, right.
in hindsight, our make entomology great again was kind of a giveaway.
Kind of did give away. There was also that one weird board about mosquitoes and how they're pests and should be completely annihilated, but you didn't look too much into that one.
That was mostly porn,
No.
weirdly enough.
I mean, is it really weird?
No, it's not.
You managed to find a handful of dates that are all quite close to your current date. There's one a week in the future. There's one about a month in the future, and then there's one 3 days in the future.
Alright, so 3 days in a week is probably the ones we can plan for the best. Who knows if we're alive in a month?
Gotta love that optimism, Schaefer.
Shafter.
All
I mean,
right.
we'll
Sorry.
probably be alive.
Also, what time of day is it?
Speak right now, I want to say that it is morning, and all of you are starting to conglomerate in the kitchen.
Okay, because I would like to roll for the skills we used last time.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Go right ahead and do that. I think we forgot to do that anyway.
We did.
I
Actually.
think I did because I don't have anything marked, or I was just rolling like shit.
Well,
One of the two.
I have the swim skill marked, so we forgot about that part.
Ah, yes. You'll definitely want to have that.
Yeah, I just want to
And so
get that out of
I'm
the
just
way.
gonna place all of
No.
you down in the kitchen.
No.
Go on down to the
No.
kitchen.
Okay, I have to be
Moving right along.
above, right? And up. Hey, I'm getting more swim. That's something.
Yay! Swim.
That was a D10. Getting 7 more swim. Okay.
Nope.
Nothing in first aid, mind you, but okay. Okay, and library use is for the next night then. Good. Alright, so who's moving the nightmare around? Don't. Oh, I can't pick it up? Why can I not pick it up? No. Go back into hiding, nightmare. No one likes you. Okay, so I look into Reddit and I find like weird dates that are tangentially related to like butterflies and or ghosts.
Oh yeah, the most likely one seems to be the one that's in like a week, because they have some actual information from some people who used to be in the house. You can't really verify this information, but it sounds pretty legit. They have some dates, they have some names, and they have some documentation from these people who used to be there. Although the names seem completely just random to you, it's none of the names of the owners, and the guy on the forum claims that they used to be ghost hunters, but honestly, that's just that's just the most. That seems like the most likely thing someone would make their person if they were to make up a person to have gone to that house.
Oh yeah, totally, right?
Yeah, I get ya.
As a gay black man.
Oh god,
So,
not this.
do they have like any? Where did they get the names from? Like a book, a paper, something? Any sources?
Yeah, they said that they said they got the papers from transcripts of recordings that some of these supposed ghost hunters had done in the mansion.
I will offer them money for those transcripts.
The guy in the forum seems flustered, but tells you that he will get back to you if he actually manages to find them again.
Oh, so he has to write them first. Yeah, I get it.
Oh no, like oh, you mean well, actually
No, I clearly mean he's faking them. So.
no, I'm sorry. I thought you meant that you'd offer money for the original recordings, but no, he has the transcripts right now, and he's just posting them for free online.
For free.
For free.
Fantastic.
For free?
Can I? I wanna. Fuck. I really kind of wanna like cyberstalk him and just send him a sum of money. But that might be creepy.
What do you think? What do you think?
It's still money. It's still money.
Please send money for definitely those sweet transcripts and maybe a little bit of a foot pick while you're at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send him a plain brown paper envelope with like stuff inside.
Feet pics, please.
Yeah, that you have just shoved loose $20 bills into.
I don't think I have that small a bill on me.
And then we all ate Raymond.
Unless I got some change back the last time I paid with like 1,000.
Crunch.
Well, I know Raymond can go to the nearest gas station and like pay with a £1,000 note, get some change back. I'm just gonna buy some gum.
Do they make 1,000-pound
I
notes?
have no idea. I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna biggest pound note.
Oh, also, teeny tiny redaction / retcon to the entire storyline of this entire thing. I accidentally typed a wrong number in here. The current owners have not owned the house from 1980. They have owned it since 1990.
Okay, could you edit that?
Oh,
Yes, because as we all know, the 80s never happened.
It's never happened.
exactly.
It was just a big blank spot in American and world history.
Yeah, I don't think.
No one knows what happened.
No one knows what happened. There we go.
Okay, well, there we go. So it's
What even is the 80s?
So there's a decade-long break between 1980 and 1990.
Yeah, everyone went home and took a nap.
Everyone
Everyone
went home and took copious amounts of cocaine.
No, everyone just took a nap. It's took a nap, Stinky. Please.
Okay.
You know how we like to be precise and accurate and not vague about these things.
Okay, so also apparently no, there was a £1,000 note until 1945. The largest pound note is 100, which is still good.
What's
Still good. Raymond can like.
I just noticed 1,000, I think.
That's because kroner is like fish food money.
That's true. Kroner is like the yen.
Currencies in the world. Thank you very much.
How much is 1,000 kroner? Like 350?
It's like 700 something.
No, I know actually. It's just
Yeah.
it's like
That's $2 and a hay penny.
I think
Go
no,
away.
I think
Go away.
I think it's
capitalism and your gravy and your sauce.
I think it's €1 to 7.49 kroner. Like that's
Yeah,
that's a steady course.
It is. It's really steady.
Yeah. Well, they're pegged to each other. If one changes, the other does. But okay. So anyway, I still want to send that Reddit dude money. Can I send him like some weird cryptocurrency like
Come on.
like Duckcoin?
Oh my god.
No.
Sent him
Obviously.
No, Raymond
No.
would not have gotten into crypto.
Drifto.
Drifto.
He was raised better than that.
It was. Although he still doesn't know the value of money, so you know.
Well, yeah, but doesn't mean he's gonna buy like piles of shit for it. I'm gonna deal with this Reddit guy later. I'm gonna find out where he lives and send him a package.
I'm going to deal with this Reddit guy.
Well, no, I'm just gonna hire some private investigator and find out his address and like his family and send him a gift.
No.
I will.
No.
At least mail him a pipe bomb while you're at it. Like,
Oh, it's gonna be
Oh God, Jesus.
gold-plated pipe bomb.
yeah. No. The nails in it are all made of solid gold.
This will surely be an acceptable gift.
Totally. I know. I'm gonna send him like I don't know, a stack of loose money notes, and get him in trouble with like whatever the tax agency was called in the U.S. or wherever he lives.
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
Anyway, we have a date. 3 days and 7 days. I guess just to be safe, I'm gonna tell that to the others in not so many words. Just to be safe, I think we should plan the same thing for both days. Like set it all up for to be ready to film and like investigate in 3 days.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's probably what we should do.
So what do we need? Cameras, microphones, motion sensors, maybe? Infrared?
Well,
Uh,
that's the interjects. If we're going to be looking for warm bodies like butterflies, we might be well served with infrared. I don't know about that, honestly. I'm not really an internet.
Are butterflies that warm?
They're not. They're insects.
Yeah.
So you're searching for different kinds of. Wait, hold on. You also came here ghost hunting. Didn't you come here like prepped with gear and stuff?
Yes, but I'm asking what exactly we need to set up. We can't set up everything we have. There's not enough.
No,
Why
the cameras,
not?
light sensors, that kind of stuff is probably gonna be the
Why
best. Motion
can't we
sensors-
just set everything up?
Well, there's not enough room in the
Because-
hallway.
Well, we're looking for
Exactly.
legitimate ghost haunting here with like an actual spectre that's visible to the naked eye. We need to document this properly.
Yeah, do we need the Resident Evil-esque laser trap that changes shape? Moves towards the
Oh
next
yeah,
door in the
that's one of
hallway?
the.
If you got one of those, lay it down.
I can probably
Oh.
get one.
All right. Also bust out my proton packs and ghost traps. Anyways, we're probably gonna want to have light sensors up both for UV and infrared. Cameras. I even have some radiation patches around. We should probably throw up just out of curiosity.
Oh, that's good. I only have a Geiger counter. But the rest we have.
Geiger counters are expensive.
Raymond just looks at you.
Shut up.
Like a bit, like a slight bit of confusion, because it, like, didn't seem expensive to me.
Shaft.
Motherfucker.
Shut up.
I got a big box of 10. It was cheaper that way.
Fuck off.
Damn, can
Where the
I?
hell do you buy a 10 pack of Geiger counters? Fucking Costco?
Just look at it.
Costco and Geiger counters.
Damn, they'll sell anything at Costco, dude.
What do you... All available on the internet. All you need is some connection to, you know,
Mr.
nuclear-
Costco.
nuclear plant agencies and the like.
Oh, fuck off. Okay. Costco's apparently outfitting with like biotrooper gear now, but fuck it, whatever.
They might. Welcome to Costco. I love you.
So yeah, all that stuff that would cover probably our basics for looking for a shiny butterfly.
Okay, so let's assume we can get the butterfly specter on tape, so to speak. What then? Do we approach it? Would that be safe? Would that be wise?
Well, that's why I'm putting up the radiation patches.
Death by butterfly.
I mean,
Let's go.
I mean, even if they're not radioactive, which I strongly assume because they're butterflies, not bananas.
Wait. Assume that they are radioactive or assume that they aren't?
I'm assuming they aren't because they're butterflies and not bananas. But
It fucking glows, Shafter.
it could still. Well,
That's like movie. Have you
They
never
all
seen a
glow.
movie? If it glows and it's radioactive.
they
Yeah, everyone
ghosts-
knows that.
the ghosts all glow. Besides, we didn't measure any radioactivity. With
The
other
ghosts have
did we?
spooky orbs around them that play with light. They don't glow.
Why didn't we check for
Wait.
radioactivity?
Yeah, I was gonna
and the
say, did we
ghosts?
check?
We did not. That may have
Shit.
been a good idea.
Wait.
Actually.
Pull out all 10 of your Geiger counters.
Mother-
I don't have them
Oh,
on
all at
me.
once now.
I don't have them
Just
on
whips them out from a fucking concealed holster.
Oh yeah, no, I pulled them out of my sleeve like a magician, like all tied together.
In a string. It comes
I
out.
keep
one
that
of
counter on me.
I don't like that they are all on a string together. Father David's like face down on the fucking breakfast
I'm
table.
obviously not doing that. That's stupid.
And
No,
Dante
they're-
slowly over to you.
Wait
Very
a moment.
slowly. Coffee.
Wait a moment. Wait a moment. How long has it been since we had the big ghost ball?
Oh, that's been about 3 days.
If there was radioactivity, we should still be able to find residuals.
Oh yeah, I mean the half-life of something radioactive. Well, it's probably longer than all of our lifetimes put together.
Yes, Raymond will look around. Andante,
Actually, I don't know.
Andante, would you be so kind and get 1 or 2 Geiger counters out of the box in my room?
And Dante gives Raymond a little bit of a weird look, and then he shrugs and goes, "Well, not Mr. Chef, then might as well."
Yes.
As he passes,
The box is labeled in Japanese.
as he passes Patty and Dr. Celeste, they hear very quietly him mumbling under his breath, "Oh, you remember the name."
I got leftovers from Fukushima. Very cheap. Almost unused.
Mildly used.
Almost unused. It's fine.
Just almost.
Almost.
Field tested.
so you know they work.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're gonna check for radioactive decay and all that likes, and just to be safe. And also, if there's radioactivity, I'm so sorry, Jonah. You were in direct contact with it. Well, I'm sure it's nothing bad.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I mean,
I'll get superpowers, right?
well, of a sort.
Yeah,
Of a
sure.
sort, yes, it's
Well,
Yes.
Power of Mega Die.
Yes, with the power to die at an accelerated rate.
I mean, generally, when it comes to radioactivity, you
it should be fine.
you either become a time traveler, or you never have to worry about having kids.
No, it'll be.
You never have to worry about paying alimony.
It'll be fine. If it's clearly not. It's clearly not enough for radiation poisoning. Otherwise, we all would have gotten it, and we would all be feeling it right now. And we weren't in contact for it that long. It's probably like an X-ray.
I'm feeling something right now.
Which reminds me, don't get another X-ray this year.
Oh, you're feeling something? Please document your symptoms.
Feel like a.
Are your cells liquefying? Is that it? Just make.
I feel like my brain's gargling nails. That'll be fine.
That's just a hangover. That's fine.
Oh, right. Hang on a moment. I've got this. Oh,
Dr. Celeste goes to the fridge, grabs a jar of pickles.
Chug the pickles, David. Deep throat everyone. It's the only
Chug
way.
pickles.
It is
Chug the
just
pickles.
It's just about water and salt. Nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Although fish can also help.
And that is exactly what Dr. Celeste Blanc does. And she grabs a jar of pickles, pours some of the water into a shot glass, pops one capsule of fish oil in there, and goes back to Father David and gives it to him. Hey, this ought to clear you up a little bit faster.
Thank you, dear.
I'm gonna look for an empty bucket just in case. Actually, maybe there's one of these pots should do. I'll be ready with a pot if needed.
Just sips at it with this dead look in his eyes.
Yeah, that'll do it. Anyway, so the whole radioactivity thing aside, should we even try to communicate with the butterfly specter that we strongly assume already killed someone? Or like got produced by the killing of someone, which isn't exactly better. Like, it sounds like a vengeful spirit. Plus, butterflies are attracted to blood.
I mean, everyone's attracted to blood a little bit.
Jonah, lad, I'm gonna have to ask you what you mean by that.
Jonah, that's how you get a staph infection.
Hmm.
Hey, you are the one who magically turns wine into blood.
It's not.
Not
No,
me.
it's not
Like,
how
you're
that
the
works.
one doing that.
No,
That's
no,
not how.
no, Jonah. The wine is not turned into blood. The wine always was the blood of Christ in this situation. It's not transmogrified or anything. It's literally the blood of Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Mr. Shafter.
Even though it makes no sense.
I mean, you still serve
You really had to
Sorry.
sneak
a
in the
bunch of
sucker
people
punch.
blood, right?
You really had to sneak in the snooker. You really had to snooker the poor guy while he's still hungover.
Shut look. I'm not. Look, I'm not. I'm not gonna say that. That's too mean.
He just sets his head back down on the fucking table.
I know you're used to sucker punching people of lower class from behind. But at least you use protection with your secretary. Come on, man.
Secretary?
Oof. Awkward. Dr. Celeste LeBlanc says as she sips her coffee.
Oh, I forgot that Patty's token is literally smaller than everyone else's.
Yeah. It's great.
She's so fucking tiny.
Yep.
It's coop sized.
Hey.
No,
Stop.
Patty is still slightly taller than Coops.
No!
Oh my god.
That is
No!
true. Not legally at work.
So is Patty like my size?
No, Patty's like an inch taller than Coops.
Okay. I fucking. Alright. 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 It's fine.
Anyway, no, seriously, back to the question. Do we want to try and approach the Spectre, or are we limiting ourselves to purely observation?
We should probably just try to get an understanding of what the hell the thing is first before we start trying to walk up and play with it.
That's fair.
But then it'll take a whole nother
we have a
year before we can
very-
mess with it.
Yes, we have a very limited time frame for this. We need to plan. We need to plan out possibilities, I think.
What kind of possibilities?
I kind of want Raymond to. I really want Raymond to disappear for like an hour and come back with like a 2-scale model of the hallway. Like in Back to the Future. Just, I'm sorry, I couldn't make the details work just yet. I didn't have time.
Oh my god.
So
You know what?
out of
If you roll for
character-
it, if you fucking roll for it and succeed, I will let you do that.
What would I roll
Out
for
of
that?
character, I have a question.
Oh.
Are we working
Yeah.
on a timetable?
Yeah, kinda. The butterfly specter, if it appears, apparently walks down the hallway, and then it's gone again for a year.
Oh,
Which is kind of the issue that we don't know what is up with that ghost. No one knows. What would I roll to make a scale model of the hallway?
Do you have some kind of crafting or engineering skill?
Let's see. What even are the engineering skills in this game?
I believe the skill is called engineering.
No, there's no engineering skill here.
Might be a type of science. Fuck it.
Martial arts? Yeah, I can't find. Can't we find anything?
Martial arts is a good fit.
Martial arts, yeah, sure. I can't see anything that would fit.
Fucking allow martial arts. You can karate chop some cardboard.
Accounting, anthropology, archaeology. No.
You're just trying
Alright,
to
if you
drop a mock thing, right? You just make that a knowledge roll.
yeah.
Knowledge might work, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and do a knowledge roll.
Okay, that's fair.
Tell you how well the model comes out according to how you roll.
That's fair. If I had more time, I would just order a 3D printer. Alright, knowledge. Wasn't that just education?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I think so.
It's right next to your
Oh
education.
wait, no, yeah. Sorry, I see it.
It's no.
Yeah, I had to scroll up.
No.
Well, I make it.
oh,
My knowledge is 95. I'm pretty knowledgeable.
Yeah.
So,
very
so Raymond literally just excuses himself, goes upstairs while you sit in the kitchen, and Father David cures his hangover or nurtures his cucumber juice.
All right, and I will tell you how this 2 scale model went.
Okay.
Seeing as it was a high roll, it is well, it's possible. It's definitely the hallway. Basically, he just drew down the general shape of it on like that craft paper that's got the little squares on it. And then he got a few of the cardboard boxes that he got from Amazon, and made the walls that match. So it's definitely the hallway.
Yeah, that's actually my thought, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it ends up looking like, and it is pretty impressive how accurate he is with it.
yeah. So I'm gonna bring this thing down with me, and I'm gonna. Everyone's still in the kitchen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on the table, on the kitchen table. Just plop it down next to the cucumber juice, or whatever the pickle juice.
Oh, it's just a shot of it. I think Father David's done with it. He's done.
Okay, gonna plop it down. All
Coffee.
right. So, don't worry, it's to scale. Sorry, I didn't have time to finish it all and like paint it. The ghost will presumably appear. The ghost will presumably appear here. And Raymond points to the winter garden thing. And then it will walk down this hallway, make a turn, try go outside, and then somewhat in this area, presumably will disappear for another year.
So,
Bringing out,
do we want?
I'm bringing out little cardboard figurines that are roughly in the right size for everyone involved.
Fucking beautiful.
Obviously,
So-
Patty's is the smallest.
Patty
Of
is
course,
small.
of course.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do we
Unlike
want-
Oops, Patty does not have a complex better size.
Coops would like to say something.
It's fine. God damn it. The fucking short jokes, though. If you're still here, I'd crawl over the fucking table and throttle you.
Your hand's too small to reach around my throat.
Okay.
Father David asks if they should just set up a big fucking net in the hallway, corner to corner.
Oh my god.
There we go.
See, I was wondering about that. If the butterflies are physical beings, that might work. But if they're not, that would be entirely pointless and would only hinder us. So it's kind of a gamble.
Let's Celeste thinks for a moment. Well, that really depends on whether they're actually a part of the spectre or not. Exactly like Raymond says. If they're a part of the spectre, that won't work at all. But there's a good chance that they might just be swarming around the spectre, attracted to his lingering energies of wanting and needing to collect butterflies.
Maybe, but wouldn't that infer that the butterflies that make up the humanoid form are already in the house? And I don't think there are that many butterflies around.
Point. That's a really good point.
Then again, they're ghosts. What do I know? Maybe they just conjure it up and becomes physical.
Well, logic is pretty much thrown a little bit up at the window when we're talking about ghost things. That's why it's such an interesting and fascinating field.
Also, during all that, Raymond sets down the little figurines. He also made one for the butterfly spectre.
Yeah, nice. Wow, Rain, you're really into this, aren't you?
You're very crafty, Mr. Shafter. Do you like art craft fairs?
Oh, as a child, sure.
Not much into them these days, though.
there aren't many craft fairs in university.
I would have
It's not
thought there'd be
exact-
several, but I don't know.
What Raymond isn't telling you is that he got kind of tired of the arts and crafts fairs because simply due to the amount of money he could throw at a project, he would always win. And it became kind of weird after a while.
No one was surprised that Raymond would win such things using money.
Well, no, it
Oh,
wasn't
that-
about, he didn't win it using money. Like, he made actual projects. It was just that they were much higher quality because he could afford it. Like, yeah.
I'm getting flashbacks, Mitch, to when we were in fucking robotics club.
Yeah. Yeah.
Robotics Club flashbacks for them. Probably rich kids with cool gadgets.
Yeah, that about checks out.
Right.
Budget's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a few other schools, or because it's a competition between schools, and like I think most of our school's budget went toward football.
More
Yeah,
towards basketball.
football.
Football. I love that that's not a thing in Denmark. It would
Same
be
here.
weird if you spent a lot of money on fucking soccer or like round ball.
Imagine having school sports. Weird.
Most of it
Ball,
actually went to basketball because apparently our school is really proud of our basketball team.
Did they win?
Apparently,
Were they good?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll fucking watch basketball.
I don't know.
So
Who
we
does?
got almost literally no money. And then there was like other teams, like the one fucking Hawaiian team that had like
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is up with them.
some of the kids had like professional engineers as parents. So they not only had like really, really well-paying jobs to support the fucking team, they're also helping those kids build their fucking robots.
Yeah, apparently this one team out of Houston, which had which again, most of the parents were like actual NASA engineers.
Yeah,
Always seemed to do really, really well for some reason.
and had
For
these
some
really
reason.
cool robots. And then there was ours, which was fucking built out of like plywood and shit that usually didn't work. So we were just scooting around with our fucking drive track.
Aw, sad.
Scoot Newton.
Scoot Newton.
Actually,
So
no,
that broke down.
no. 2 of the years we weren't even doing that.
It was 1.5. Thank you.
Okay.
Anyway.
Anyway, back to the ghost. Let's set up a. Okay. How about this? Obviously, we don't want to antagonize the ghost. I would really like to try and talk to it if we can do it safely somehow. So I would propose we set up all our recording equipment along the hallway, staggered, with the odd infrared sensor and Geiger counter or whatever what we need to get a clear picture. And we ourselves position ourselves in a way that one of us can try and establish contact. Oh, hello, Andante. Can establish contact
There you
with
go.
them.
Got the.
Thank you. So one of us can establish contact with them while the others are near enough to, direct them away, screaming if they are in danger.
Danger butterflies. He'll fucking strangle you with butterflies.
They'll cling to you. They'll drink your blood. Don't fucking underestimate them.
Their proboscises are not that powerful.
These are ghost butterflies.
Raymond
Oh,
will take one of the Geiger counters and go, excuse me for a minute or two while I check something in the ballroom. Feel free to move the figurines about.
Probably David takes the little butterfly figurine, flutters it down the hall by gently wiggling his finger. Ooh,
Oh,
proboscis.
So Raymond will just walk across the ballroom several times, just see if there's any heightened radioactivity or something.
He really finds nothing.
Whew.
It doesn't seem like there's anything else than just background radiation there.
Oh, good.
Okay, so that's one less thing we have to worry about.
Raymond is well. There's no one there, but Raymond is visibly calmed down because he was not sure if there would be radioactivity,
Oh my god.
like at all. So he's just gonna wipe sweat off his brow, put the Geiger counter away, go back to the kitchen, and go. Just like I suspected, no radioactivity from the ghosts.
Oh, good. That means we won't have shaved another 10 years off of our lives.
Another?
What?
Another?
You're very fond of that word.
You're the one who said it.
You're young, Jonah. Don't worry about it.
Oh, don't listen to me. I haven't had my coffee yet.
So,
But also, fear responses can often shave several years of your lifetime if you do them too often.
Huh.
you did touch a ghost.
Weird.
And you let stone gargoyles eat your hands, Jonah.
That's true.
Hey, that was one time and I wasn't scared.
So what's the ghost thing? Anyway, so yeah, we have cameras, infrared sensors, motion sensors. We have all that. That's fine. Do we need floodlights?
Well, they might attract the butterflies.
That's true. How about?
Then we leave the area looking as undisturbed as possible so we can observe this in its natural environment.
Right. So I would say we set up at least 2 recording devices. One for regular light, one for infrared and like night vision. Yeah, no problem. We have all of this.
Idea.
There's several boxes full of that crap upstairs. Who would like to try and talk to the insect ghost? Says Raymond as he looks around the room.
Hey, I did the last one, so someone else gets this one.
No. Father David did the last one.
Oh, right. I did the one before that.
It's true.
Patty, it's your turn.
I volunteer LeBlanc as tribute.
What? Me? Oh, sure. I can absolutely talk to the ghost.
This isn't. Remember, this is not a one-person operation. We will do this properly, like the ballroom.
A several-person stakeout mission.
All right, fine. I'll talk to the ghost. Jeez.
Oh, we'll talk together. It'll be a ghost night out. I'm back. Hello.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
All right. You
Totally.
two try to make contact with the ghost. The rest of us will stand nearby, first aid kit in hands.
We should go make some readings down the hallway and in the winter garden before anything happens. We might be able to snatch up some building ectoplasmic energy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Once we do this while we set up the recording equipment, we still have 3 days. It's fine.
You say that like we have any proof of that ectoplasm is a thing.
No, we don't.
Well, we have proof that ghosts leave residue behind when they touch stuff.
Yeah, he saw the handprints, remember?
That is also
Yeah, which you
fine.
need the spooky glasses to see.
Hey,
Handprints
or
everywhere.
the demon planchette. Don't forget the demon bone planchette.
Oh, yes, that one too.
Anybody else kind of getting a not good feeling?
Why are all of the things we're using
You've
to
ever had
see
good feelings?
the
I don't know
ghost
what you're
juice?
talking about.
Why are all the things we're using to see the ghost juice coming from the same decade that Ghostbusters came out in?
Well, you know.
Well, there was something.
No, that only makes sense.
Better question.
Na-na-na-na-na.
A better question.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, a better question would be the ghost glasses. I was actually thinking about that.
Takes him out of his pocket.
No.
Do you?
Who? Oh yeah. No, I was thinking. Did we ever make any effort finding out what they're made out of? If we can maybe replicate them?
You decided not to damage the unique artifact.
Yeah, no, not damage
Like the
them,
other
but like
unique art.
no, not them. Of course, not damage them, but like I don't know, show them to like a glass expert or something.
Well, there's probably what are they called? They work with the eyes.
Optometrist?
Optometrists. I mean,
There's probably one in the town. We could go see if we can find him. Do some research about it if you absolutely want.
well, at the very least, they would be able to like give us the fuck me, what are those? I don't know what they're called in English. Like the
Lenses?
yeah, like the numbers for the lenses. If you want to copy them,
Prescription?
yeah, that they have like numbers associated with them, right? For like the
Yeah,
angle of the glass
prescription.
shit.
Because these were 100% manufactured. They must have the numbers.
I mean, we would have
Payment
to. We would have to. I mean,
Do you really think that something this unique can be recreated by just some person out in town?
I mean, someone had to have made them in the first place.
I don't
We
know. We don't know how they work. Is it normal glass? Is it coated in something? Is it just the angle of the lens that's special? We have no
What,
idea.
don't you
here.
believe in magic?
Maybe it's the fact that they're filled with ghostly energy.
Well, you believe in magic?
I would love to be able to replicate the effect of the glasses. But I honestly have no clue how to find out what they're made out of without at least chipping some of the material off to have it analyzed.
Exactly. So, you can definitely try and find out what they're made of. I can't guarantee that you'll get them back, or that you'll be able to find out.
There's actually a lot of ways to do material analysis without actually damaging or taking samples from the original object.
Do you have access to these?
We would have to send them away.
Probably would.
We went to a college!
Yeah. No, we would have to send them away to like at least another city. And that's the issue. We need them here. We don't have time to do this. Like even with all of Raymon's money, there's a limit how fast the package can go.
Overnight package. It's just one fucking guy who's been working for the fucking chef ages.
Just
Guys
some-
No. It's a
All
series.
the
No,
spun
it's
goes to, like,
it's a
speed.
series of dudes and horses.
Just a dude, like a World War I trench runner that shows up at the door, horse at the ready.
Like, hold on, let me
soaked and
find
ready.
out how long it takes to drive from one end of the UK to the other.
That depends which ends do you
Oh, yeah,
mean.
at the kitchen.
South north takes a lot longer than east west.
South north, like farthest points.
Place.
Let's find out.
I would say about
Oh, it's only like 14 hours. You can do that
I
in a
was gonna say
fucking
12
day.
12 hours or so, a bit longer.
You can do that in a fucking day.
Okay.
I'm not saying we should do it right now or try and find spooky,
Yeah, exactly.
spooky ghosts.
We don't have the time for that right now. We need them here when the ghost is there. It's kind of the issue. Oh yeah, the camera.
But we could do it in the future.
We should actually do it in the future once we figure out the ghost spectre thing, the butterfly spectre thing.
Can also capture the ghost visages on its something.
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
sorry. Brain's
Okay,
not
so what if we get a butterfly net? Hear me out.
Already,
Hear me out.
already had that plan.
Don't
It
know,
could
we all
work.
have a plan.
Already had that plan. One of us needs to be also nearby and ready with that camera we found. Who wants to be the photographer?
I'll be the
Pat-
photographer.
Patty, don't you have something in photography?
Yeah, actually, I do it as a
No,
job.
yeah, but those two already have their job assigned to them.
We can swap.
Yeah. I mean, I could do the talking and Patty could do the photographing. I think that sounds like a splendid idea. She's the most qualified for the job.
Oh boy. Well,
David, what were you doing?
Can't remember. My head's been on the table for half of this conversation.
no, David will be nearby, and
Maybe it would be for the best to not engage directly with any more ghosts for a little bit, Father David.
Yeah, exactly. No,
I'll
David,
be fine. I just need to get over this
no.
eating
Look,
over.
the rest of us will be nearby with first aid kits just in case that something goes horribly wrong, and our priest will be there for the last rites in case something goes horribly wrong.
And Dante places
Yeah, understandable.
eggs in front of Father David.
Thank you.
He pats his back.
No, there's not going to be any reading of the last rites. Nobody's going to be dying.
Actually, Father David, if you want, you could watch the monitors for the recordings and all that. You wouldn't need to press any buttons. You just look at them.
I can do that. Wherever I'm most convenient for you, I'm all right with.
All right. Then I would say, and Raymond points at the model again, I would say we set our recording equipment up down the hallway, starting at the Winter Garden. We set up a small control room. Let's say in the dining room. Why not? There's enough room there. We can lay cables. It's fine. And Father David can just sit there and watch the little row of monitors we will set up.
All right.
Raymond
Wait, but what do you need me to do?
Raymond has like a box upstairs with 10 screens in it. 10 flat screens.
No.
Look, they're much cheaper in bulk, okay?
Costco.
That's it.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Alright. I mean, that's basically my contribution to the planning. Does anyone else have something to add?
Counter to setting up the control room in the dining room, maybe something a little closer, like the TV room or the study, maybe even the guest room.
I mean, they're all fairly the same distance. I was wondering if we could have the operating room like closer to the place where the ghost will disappear.
Oh. That's not a bad idea.
We could put in the middle, which would roughly be, well, the study. It doesn't really matter. We have more than enough cables.
Perfect. In that case, let's make it the study.
All right. So that old school like 90s TV needs to be replaced with like a row of high-tech monitors. Like a little security room.
I'm in.
Like a little hacker den for Father David.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he's our tech guy.
Oh dear, I appear to be in, as the
Oh dear.
youngins say.
Without protection? Oh no. sure this is PG?
Isn't your church against that anyway?
The technology?
No,
Yeah, sure.
protection.
That's what we were
protection.
talking about.
It depends on who you're talking to.
How about the Pope?
Depends on Pope.
Depends on
The
who's-
current
depends
pope.
on which
I don't
Pope we're talking
know.
about.
Current Pope is A-okay with contraceptives?
If it's the same Pope in this universe. So what about the Pope? What does she have to say about this?
It's kind of up to you. Not the words of the Pope, no, but what you
Yeah.
do with yourself when it comes to contraceptives. Like, condoms are fine.
Still my favorite Babylon 5 joke. Like, he's not the Pope, he doesn't look anything like her.
Why are we talking about the Pope again?
I don't know, because our DM is on
Don't
the
worry
toilet.
about it.
Our DM is on the toilet, we have nothing to do. And the browser keeps freezing on my end.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't... Chrome sucks.
I believe
Rip.
that. Seems like it's about to be a good time to switch to Firefox anyways.
No, Firefox is my main browser. I only use Chrome for the Roll20 thing. Because it used to work better with the drawing thing for it. But yeah. Maybe that ship has finally sailed. I mean, honestly, now that I'm not DMing at the moment, I don't need the drawing thing so much, so...
Yeah.
We'll see.
Bitches. What do you all decide to do?
Crime.
Oh dear. How lovely.
We're gonna punch some ghosts.
I think we have our plan down.
Perfect.
What I'm worried about is our lack of an exit strategy in case the ghost turns hostile.
We just decide that it's definitely going to go well.
We just declare mission accomplished and go home.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Raymond could just look at the fucking transcripts that he's gotten.
Oh right, I forgot about those. Sorry, I was distracted with building a model of a hallway. Raymond will look at his phone and pull up the transcripts.
It is a lot to read through, but goddamn, it's pretty interesting. It very much has the feel of actual transcripts of actual events, like actual camera things, because it has little interjections of words unclear or camera pans to the side. It describes everything quite well and quite realistically. It seems to revolve around 3 people doing a video show called Haunting Hunters UK.
Ah, jeez. What was that, like a podcast or something on TV?
Well, it's apparently from 1985, so
TV.
yeah, TV. You get the feeling that it was an attempted TV show, but it never really took off.
Who aired that? This doesn't seem like BBC material. Well, it seems like modern BBC material, but that's a low bar.
It is a very low bar. Well, that's probably a reason why it never aired.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I'm gonna how do we do this properly? Andante,
Sí, Senor Shafter.
would you be so kind and go upstairs and bring me one of the laptops that are laying around?
And then they just kind of looks at Raymond and sighs. Sí, Senor Shafter.
Dante just loves me. Isn't this great?
I just.
We're all friends. Good friends.
I love that I could have anything in that goddamn room, and it would still be plausible.
Yeah, it probably would.
And that can you pick up the projector and the screening plane? Also the green screen while you're at.
How many pieces would you like it to be in, Mr. Shafter?
Oh, one big piece, please. No, it's just, look. I want to show the text to the others, but this is kind of crappy on a phone, so I need a proper screen.
It doesn't take long before Andante comes back with the requested item.
Thank you, Andante.
Thank you, Andante. Very nice of you.
Very welcome.
Raymond will transfer the transcript stuff onto the notebook, just projecting it on there, really, with like the Wi-Fi thing, like whatever.
And you will see that this very interesting transcript of these supposed video clips.
Right. This is what I.
They follow three people, three young men, apparently called Blake, Corey, and Andrew. As they go through the mansion, recording things, doing a lot of stuff that Patty in particular would be very familiar with, as it's all, the fucking shyster shit that people who are pretending to hunt ghosts would do.
Yeah.
Yay.
Woohoo! Which honestly just makes it more credible, because it seems to be the right time for these kinds of things.
Raymond will interject. Sorry.
Yes, Stinky?
No, Raymond will interject and say, like, I know this looks not exactly credible, but it's the best I could find, and it's the best we have. So let's assume this is real and go from there.
Yeah, if you look real close in the corner there through the film grain, you can see the main star paying more attention to his co-host's ass than the actual camera.
No, that's how you know it's real.
There's no actual film, it's just transcripts.
What if that's in the transcript?
Blake appears to be paying more attention to Andrew's backside than the actual ghost.
Man, whoever wrote this
Oh,
transcript
Andrew.
did not like Andrew.
Soon you'll be mine.
Anyway.
No. It's just very obvious, like the sexual tension you could cut with a knife.
Oh yes,
Like,
a butter
yeah.
knife.
Andrew's cake.
Yeah. Anyway, a few pages in is when you start to see exactly why this probably wasn't going to ever be aired, because some shit goes down, and it appears that real panic breaks out between these three guys. At one point, the cameraman, who appears to be Corey, turns the camera towards Andrew, who it says in the transcript is fidgeting with his pocket. And right after that, a large box seems to fall off of one of the dresses, completely unprompted.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Gonna have to look at Andrew's ass later.
Yeah.
Shit's about to get messy.
Hey demons, it's me, your boy.
Doesn't sound good. What did he have in his pocket?
It is completely unclear what Andrew put in his pocket.
Did he... So he put something in his pocket?
Put in his pocket, had in his pocket, whatever it was with his pocket, it's completely unclear.
DMs. I'll let it slide.
I don't think we'll find out what that was ever.
Snorkel
Unless we can
secrets.
unless we can find Andrew somehow.
Unless you can find Andrew, indeed.
I have more than enough money to hire several private investigators.
I have several.
What do we know about this guy other than his name is Andrew?
And he's got a nice ass.
He tried to
I
make
don't-
a ghost hunting show in like 1985 that got rejected. There have to be documents about this somewhere.
Look, we don't even know if Andrew's a he or what his last name is. What the fuck are we doing here? Just fucking Google it.
We're in England. This is one of the top surveillance states in the world. Come on.
What the fuck are you talking
They
about?
have cameras on every street corner, dude.
I'm gonna just lay me head
We
back
live in
down.
America!
But we are
Hmm.
in England.
The table's still soft.
It
That's
depends-
what Americans think Britain's like? Damn.
Okay, anyway. I'm gonna find Andrew later.
You must see this legendary cake yourself.
Obviously.
I'll find out where Andrew lives. Or is buried. Either or.
I think Hund has a special ability to play Shafter as like a completely disconnected from reality rich guy
But that's the
because
point.
Hund is not from America.
But that's the
Yeah.
point.
Has no idea how people there act.
That's the whole point, though. Oh man. Anyway, what
I'm not saying it's bad.
are we? What
It's
exactly
unique
are?
opportunity.
What useful information can we glimpse from these transcripts? Other than Andrew apparently has a nice ass.
The most useful information comes at the very end. It appears that they stayed in the house overnight as a commotion. As in the middle of the night, the cameras are turned on, and Corey, the cameraman, asks Andrew to tell what he saw, and he says something about a creepy lady looking at him from across the room. He couldn't move, he couldn't really do much of anything. But then another commotion had both of them completely out of bed. And that's when that commotion enters the transcript. A bunch of clattering is heard. The lights begin to flicker on and off, and there is significant camera distortion. The very next moment, the majority of what can be actually heard is agitated voices, corrupted and distorted yelling, some screaming, and the sound of footsteps running away very quickly. That's how the tapes end.
All right, that's not super helpful, to be honest. But it's something.
I think more as the bride, honestly.
Eh. It doesn't sound like the butterfly specter, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially since we're at least pretty certain that the butterfly specter is a guy.
Well, that and, he also looks like a bunch of butterflies.
Yeah.
Not some lady in a
Mhm.
dress.
Well, if you'd like to, you can roll some observation to see if you can find something about the butterfly specter or other significant things.
Oh, jeez.
May you please roll an observation for me, my dear?
Absolutely.
David's little page is on the tab.
What would observation be, though? What would observation be?
I don't
Spot
think.
hidden, sorry, spot hidden.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't. I don't think.
I did not make it.
Neither did I.
I don't think my sheet's completely
I
on the
rolled a 92.
why it's on this tab.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Hey, Patty has it.
I did it!
With a 4.
Nice.
My god.
And so did Father David.
Ooh.
Father David and Patty noticed two different things. Patty, who's more keyed in on finding stuff about the butterfly spectre, notice in a few shots that the cameraman seems to be entranced with looking at something small and flittering. And it becomes more obvious as the transcript goes on that these little small flittering things are indeed butterflies. They seem to be everywhere in the mansion.
We'll definitely be able. Oh man, that's Patty.
Yep.
That's on you, Patty.
Well,
Apparently, there's more than one of them. Apparently, there's a shitload of them.
Huh.
Come on, Patty.
Yeah, look here and here.
Oh,
Gee.
you're right. Oh, there's butterflies everywhere.
Well, looks like we're all first contact.
Well, if this is... Let's see, Raymond, does this transcript have a more accurate date than just 1985?
this is what I got.
That doesn't bring us too much closer to the date, but if this is assuming that this is before the butterfly spectre fully manifests, that would mean that an increase of butterflies in the manor could be a tell.
Well,
That would be able to help us out quite a bit.
we have 3 dates. 1 in 3 weeks, 1 in a week. 1 in 3 days, 1 in a week, and 1 like in a few months or so.
They're gonna have to... They might need a lot of time to manifest that many butterflies. I mean, look at the way that it's look at the way it's written. It's like the butterflies are everywhere.
Well, last I checked, we did not have butterflies everywhere.
Exactly. So we might still have some time ahead of us.
I still want to be ready 3 days from now, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, better play that. Or
Safe.
better to yes.
Meanwhile, as all of you are noticing this, Father David notices something more unsettling. Something very specific at the end of the transcript. The sound of 4 pairs of feet running away. Sorry, no, 4 feet in all, 2 pairs of feet.
Okay.
2 pairs of feet running away. One of them bitches didn't make it.
One of them bitches didn't make it.
There's 3 of them, right?
There was.
There's only 2 of them running away.
Well,
Oh, that might be why this never aired.
Oh no.
it was a different time. Nowadays, this would be prime time. So who do we think did the third one in? The butterfly or the lady?
Well, we don't really know which one of them didn't make it.
Exactly.
Gonna find Andrew.
Gotta find Andrew.
Given the context clues inside of the transcript,
What?
I don't know.
What would I have to roll to find? What would I have to roll to maybe potentially contact someone who worked at the BBC in the mid 80s?
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! Let's see real quick.
Like maybe through family connections or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like I don't fucking know how you do that.
Yeah, family connections plus persuade.
Okay, what do I roll for family connections though? Let's see.
Well, for you, probably occupation.
Can I just roll money? Can I roll my? Can I
You
roll?
cannot.
Can I roll a D? D 142,000.
No, you cannot roll money because there has to be a chance that you fail.
What? I could still roll over. Okay. All right. Occupation. Does that have? Is that actually a rollable stat? I don't know.
Oh yeah, there's occupation. I saw it on Father David's sheet here.
Yeah.
Locksmith. Occult. Own language. No, I don't see it.
I think it's one that you can add.
Well, then I don't have it.
Oh. Raymond is unemployed.
Oh. He's
mean,
got like
fucking-
that own got
Of course he's unemployed. What the
Wait, occupation, daddy's special boy.
Okay.
What? No. Okay, fuck it. What could I roll? Let's see. Nope. Okay. So persuade, I can roll. I have that. But like occupation, I clearly don't have any.
Surprise!
I mean-
Raymond is actually a world tier evil.
Did you think Raymond works like a 9 to 5?
No.
I don't know. Maybe something related to my school.
You could try and roll education to see if you went to school with anyone who might have some connections there. Basically, if you have anything to stand in for connections, roll it.
I wouldn't know what that would be, to be honest. Like except the school stuff, because Raymond went to Princeton and rich parents and all that. Lots of rich families. So education might work. Of course, how would I roll this? Because that's not a D100, I think. Because it doesn't go that high. That's would be like a strength roll.
Yeah, do a straight education roll.
So like, what do you mean? Like a D19?
No, it's this is going to be a tough education roll check. Connor, if you would care to explain the rules of skill.
I'm sorry?
I want Raymond to roll an education roll, and I want it to be the tough version.
Comes in
basically
education times 5, education times 3, and education times 1 for when you really want your player to go fuck themselves.
Education times 1.
All right.
So 1d100, you have to beat 19.
And the other one has to beat 50.
The other one?
Persuade.
Oh.
You want me to roll both?
Oh, right, you're right. Yes.
Well,
All right. We'll see how it goes.
Let's fucking try it. Let's see. First one is a 95, second one is... Well, the second one works, but the first one doesn't.
Alright, so Raymond doesn't know anyone who knows anyone who could get him in contact with someone from the BBC from that time.
He was very persuasive, though.
However, Kama, through his extended network of money, he does indeed manage to get a contact of someone who used to work there. However, it doesn't seem like they're very likely to cooperate.
Well, how much?
Well, the guy on the other side says £10,000.
Whoa.
All right.
While Raymond's doing that, could Father David look up, like the name of the little ghost show?
Oh yes, absolutely. We're gonna roll some library use for Father David.
That is a much more common sense solution
Holy
than what
shit.
I'm doing.
That's a 17, and Father David is steamrolling it. He manages to find some
Hungover, steamrolling it, quote unquote.
steamrolling it. Okay, so first we're gonna do Raymond. He fucking sends the £10,000 to this guy
Just
to get information out of him, and he says that in the 80s, leading up to the 90s, like the closer to the 90s you get, the more crazy people became about ghost shows. They had a few early ones that were trying to float these ideas to them, but they kind of turned every one of them down because it was kind of just stupid. It was seen as something that people wouldn't be interested in, because for the most part, like Planchette was a game from the 60s and it was highly tied up in occultism and whatnot. Ain't no one want to see that. So that pretty much explains as to why that show was never aired again. So that's the second good reason. The guy doesn't remember anything specifically about Haunting Hunters UK, although he says that all of them kind of just sounded the same.
Here's £10,000. You get nothing!
Meanwhile, Father David Googles Haunting Hunters UK 1985, and manages to find a few interesting message boards discussing the show and the fates of the people involved. He also manages to stumble across the transcript that Raymond had before, and as Father David asks around on these message boards a little bit, he gets a private message from someone with the screen name of CT_Haunter85. Do you want to know more?
Yes, please. I'd love that. Thank you. Smiley face.
send feed pics.
He sent a link to a privated YouTube video.
Fellas, I think I got something. Clicks the link. It's fucking meat spin.
Never gonna kill you.
Oh shit.
It starts that way, but after about 10 seconds of being rickrolled, so Dr. Celeste insists that they stay on it because she loves the song. After about 10 seconds of being rickrolled, it cuts to something else.
Ooh.
A young man, completely pale, sitting in front of his desk, fiddling with a camera. He clears his throat, he looks at the camera, he licks his lips, he goes, this is Andrew Hobbs. I decided to record this for like posterity or whatever, just in case this happens to anyone else. I have had experiences of the supernatural kind. This all did it a few days ago, and me and my mates, we went to exploring this the Fellfayre estate. He strokes his hair back. He looks to the side, trails off a bit. I came out of that place missing one friend and being haunted. This is not some kind of publicity stunt or a trick. Hunting Hunters UK is dead and gone forever. It was never meant to air. And I have not slept for 2 days. It started in the manor. We slept there one night. And we shouldn't have done that. Corey and I made it out. But something else made it out with us. I have not talked to Corey. He's not picking up his phone. He's not at home. And I keep seeing this woman. She's pale, completely pale, covered in a veil and a wedding dress. The first night I saw her, she was at the manor. She was across the room from me, and she was just looking at me. I woke up in the middle of the night, and there she was looking at me, and I felt cold. I felt this coldness inside of me as I saw her, and I could not move, could not scream, but something happened, and she disappeared. I woke proper. Corey told me that it might be night terrors. I'd never had night terrors before, but I do not think it was. And when we left there, I saw her again. The very next night, I tried to sleep. It was hard to fall asleep. I kept thinking about her, and at the very end of the night, I woke up again, and there she was. She was closer this time. She was just staring at me behind that veil. I couldn't see her eyes or her face, but I know she was staring at me. She was closer. She'd gotten one step closer, and then last night it happened again, and again she was closer. I'm starting to hear her humming. She's humming the bride waltz. Here comes the bride. I didn't know what to do. I've gone and relocated to this hotel, and I'm going to be documenting what happens from now on. I'll be trying to banish her, but we all know that all that stuff's shite. It's bullshit. None of it works. Cleansing with sage, holy water, even the Lord's Prayer, none of it works. None of it is going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway, because it's either that or facing the bride, and I am not keen on doing so. End recording. The video cuts off, and you're all left there with a black screen and a replay button.
Father David's got one hand curled up against his mouth as he watched the video.
Of course, the real question is, what will the algorithm show Father David from now on?
Well, the video was privated.
Doesn't that still count?
Oh.
Oh well, it's not my YouTube account.
Bold of you to assume Father David has a YouTube account.
I actually don't. Good. Yeah, actually, I have no idea if you can watch private videos without one. So this is obviously not the butterfly specter. So as illuminating as that was, I would say we put a pin in that. Deal with the butterfly thing first, and then think about what to do with the murderous bright ghost.
Well, the thing is with the murderous bride ghost, we're just not gonna. Not for a long while, at least. We're just not gonna.
Oh yeah, that's probably the best idea actually.
So, that was, illuminating in the worst possible way. But not exactly what we needed. Hold on, I need to message back the young fella that sent me the video.
Well, I hope that account doesn't exist anymore now. Just gone.
He does message.
Video deleted, the account gone.
He messages back the individual. That was very illuminating. Thank you for sharing. Is there anything else?
There's a moment of waiting. Then CT_Haunter85 gives him, let's see, 4 more videos. No, actually 3. 3 more videos.
3 more videos!
3 more videos!
Oh boy.
I hope it's 3 Rick rolls.
Time to watch 3 more videos!
Yay! Father David clicks on the first video. This time it starts up with some interesting footage. Hey, Black, could you get back in shot? I'm not getting you very well. What? Did you suddenly become the cameraman? When did Corey quit? Come on, Blake, stop being an arse about it. I'm just having a little bit of a fun here. Turn that off. The video changes and fizzes, and it's very obvious that it was recorded over. And again, there's Andrew in front of the camera, looking sweaty and pale as ever. Clearly trying to compose himself. Day number 4 of being haunted. I tried to purify my living quarters yesterday with sage. Although the smell was pleasant enough, it didn't do anything. Also, where did Connor go?
Connor's falling asleep.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Honestly, me
Damn.
too.
Alright. Oof. You know what?
It's
We'll
almost
leave it
one-
on a cliffhanger.
It's almost 1 a.m. here.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, is it that late for you guys?
Well, for me, I'm the only one in Europe right now.
Oh, right.
Well, it is late, and we're gonna leave that on a cliffhanger of 3 more videos of Andrew Hobbs.
Okay.
Andrew, recording the days leading up to his fucking demise.
Yep,
Fucking brutal.
indeed.
Just
And
gonna-
with that,
That's just gonna Blair Witch this. Why not?
Yeah, just keep going. You can keep going on that. I don't know.
absolutely. Anyway, with that, you all have a spooky night and all day.
Uh-huh.
And we shall see you all
Next time. Woo!